Hello everyone, today is Sunday, November 17th, 2024. I got some things I'd like to talk about, so if you're tuning in, thank you very much. So I'm just going to talk about one thing today and that's it. So let me jump right into it. I want to talk about this is how Americans are viewed around the world. You know, after seeing some of the comments from citizens of other countries, you know, mainly of those from the people that are doing BRICS, some of these people, the citizens, really want to see America fall. For those of you who don't know what BRICS is, it is an ideology put forth by countries whose currencies are far weaker than the American dollar. The goal of these countries, or their governments, not the people, but their governments, is to stop using the American dollar, knock it off as the world's reserve so that their own currencies can strengthen. It is estimated that 159 countries are boarded on to make this happen. And it seems they've picked the Chinese yuan to dominate as the world's reserve currency instead of the dollar. You know, some of these countries have already stopped using the dollar. You can't even find an American dollar. Now, if they succeed and nothing is doubtable, because the only thing that stays the same is change, then the American dollar's value would drop, which it has considerably over the years anyway, but not enough yet to put our prices on goods and services to the point of no return. But what if what they are trying to do with speed happens, then the prices, the high prices we have now, would be cheap in comparison to what they will be if de-dollarization becomes reality. Now, that's just a rundown. To my astonishment, reading news from around the world, citizens from many of these countries, or the BRICS countries, say they will be glad to see it happen to America. They are tired of American dominance. Yet when they say America, though, don't they know they are talking about average and poor citizens who have no control over the decisions of the American government? I don't think they know that. We, as the people, do not agree with all that the elected officials say and do of our government. So I'm just noting that it's a shame that we as individuals have to take the blame for one small sect of people who, in my opinion, work towards the greater deeds opposite of what the people need to improve, not only us, but the world. However, though, our government has no problem giving to foreign governments money that it does not have to give. We see it all the time. America owes money that it will never be able to pay back to whoever they're borrowed it from, Federal Reserve. And the middle class will always carry the bulk load of paying taxes to cover what those who were elected decides to do with money we are forced to pay taxes on. So people from around the world, it is not us as the citizens of America who make it hard for the rest of the world, but rather our government. I say that to say this: words carry power and intentions can turn into reality. Wishing bad on others is never the answer. Economic war isn't either, because I, for one, hopes that de-dollarization never happens. I have no idea and can't imagine what living in such a situation would be like. And if you live in a country where there is opportunity, they don't depend on your governments to make life meaningful for you. I know I don't. I try to create my own purpose here because you do have some forms of freedom in America. Create your own purpose before we all end up like Russia. Russia, in my opinion, is pimping out China to carry out what Russia wants. And I think Russia wants everybody to be a socialist country. I would not want to live in a socialist country. I would not want to be put in a situation of a third world country. So those are my thoughts on that. Thank you for your moments of time. Thank you for tuning in.